Good morning. It is time for your health check. Bruce Willis is stepping away from a long acting career because he was diagnosed with aphasia. Now, according to the Mayo Clinic, aphasia is a condition that can affect a person's ability to speak, write, and understand verbal and written language. And doctors say it usually occurs after a head injury or a stroke. In case you didn't know, there are 3 types of aphasia. The first is expressive, the second is comprehensive, and the third is global. So in expressive, a person understands communication better than they can speak. In comprehensive, the patient speaks in long, incoherent sentences. And in global, the person has poor comprehension and communication skills.
Aphasia certainly is something that changes your life. We rely so much on communicating with others. Just the fabric of our lives are really, built on this ability to communicate with others.
And the main treatment for aphasia is speech and language therapies. Good Morning America is going to have much more on this coming up right after daybreak at 7 a.m. Good news here on COVID treatment options. Convalescent plasma transfusion is safe and effective for early stage COVID patients. New research led by Johns Hopkins and published overnight in the New England Journal of Medicine validates earlier findings. Basically, doctors can use donated plasma from people who recover from COVID and whose blood contains antibodies against the SARS-CoV-2 virus for early treatment on COVID patients. Now, here's the deal. Timing is key. Research showed administering convalescent plasma within 5 days of a positive COVID test reduced the need for hospitalization by about 80%. By the way, more than half of the outpatients in this study who received plasma were unvaccinated. And finally, Yelp users expect to see health data on business pages. You'll find hygiene scores between 1 and 100 for restaurants and food-related businesses. And you can click on the score for details about inspection and violations collected from your local health departments. Hazel Analytics came up with a list of best performing restaurants for health inspections over the last 3 years. So here are Dallas's cleanest kitchens: Town Hearth, Sushi Robata, Keller's Drive-In, Pecan Lodge. There is a full list for you, by the way, on WFAA.com. Those are just a few.
So when you really can't decide where should we go eat, that'll be the deal breaker. That'll be it right there.
That would be it for me.
But it's an outside agency, not Jim from Waxahachie, who's putting, I found a hair in my soup.
Correct.
Okay.
Health departments, and yes, it's all analyzed for you.
Got it.
You're saying it's official.
Yeah, Jim at Waxahachie, looking out for you.